Hello guys and welcome to the channel. In this week we have a Arsenal versus Leicester gameplay prediction, and as well as that we're going to have the rest of the game week 34 predictions. So for me personally, I think this is the game of the week. Both teams have so much to play for. Leicester obviously have United and Chelsea running down their necks, and if Arsenal are to qualify for even Champions League, even Europa League, for that matter, they need the win. So it should be a very interesting game. So we'll play that out. In the last game, I think we did a Chelsea versus Watford. We were Watford and we lost 3-0. And guess what? Chelsea went on and won 3-0 against Watford. So I wonder if this time we can get this one right as well. So yeah, we'll start off with our prediction for Arsenal versus Leicester. And for me personally, I'm going to go for a Leicester win. Arsenal defence is always shaky, especially when you put someone like Vardy in there. He's just got that touchback, 2 goals, bit of confidence. Hopefully Leicester should have Maddison back as well, so that should make for like a good game as well. So yeah, for me a Leicester City win. And I'm going for, they've not scored too many goals. I'm going for probably a 2-1, with Aubameyang also getting on the goal sheet. So yeah, like I was saying, we're going to be doing the rest of the games for this week, their predictions as well. And just while we're at it, make sure you guys leave your predictions for this week's games in the comments down below. And if you guys are new here, this is like a new thing, hopefully, that we will every week, well, there's only a few weeks left of the Premier League, but yeah, we will be uploading till the Premier League is there, our predictions. So yeah, if you guys are also new, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel. So let's move on to our second game prediction, which is Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. Palace usually are very solid defensively and just tend to, you know, get 1 or 2 goals with Zaha, or even a penalty with Luka Milivojevic, and even Jordan Ayew sometimes. But I think Chelsea are too strong. They're in some good form, and like I say, they need to play well, they are playing to try and get that top 4 spot. So even I think they should win. So I'm going for a Chelsea win. In terms of score, it's going to be a hard one to call that, to be honest, because you never know. But Pulisic on form, and that is a typical David Luiz moment. That's exactly why I'm backing Leicester to win, because if you got this guy in defence, rash moments like this. Alright, so Vardy to get maybe his 101th goal. Oh, that was a poor penalty. Wow, I think I panicked there. So yeah, Crystal Palace Chelsea. We're going to go for Chelsea probably 2-0. I don't see Crystal Palace scoring. So yeah, Crystal Palace 2-0. Sorry Will, sorry about that. And then Watford versus Norwich. That should be an interesting game, because obviously Norwich are almost good as dead, to be honest. But Watford, obviously, they need the wins. They need the win. So I'm going for a Watford win. They obviously lost against Chelsea, but I think they will come back, and again they should get a 2-0 victory as well. Norwich, they're finished, I think. Then we have the Arsenal versus Leicester match, which we've already given our opinion on, and that's a good save. Man City versus Newcastle. Well, what a surprise it was that Southampton won against Manchester City. You know, so I am backing Manchester City to make a comeback, and I think that Manchester City should win, keep a clean sheet as well. Newcastle been playing really well, to be honest, Newcastle, but I just think City are too strong. I don't see them, you know, losing another game, and losing 2 games back to back. So City win. We'll go for something like 3-0. I'm just guessing, to be honest. I can think, yeah, it's easier to say who's going to win, but it's hard to like really predict a score. So after that, Sheffield United versus Wolves. That's a good game as well. It's going to be a good battle, that. But Sheffield United haven't been at their best. I say if, oof, good save by Schmeichel. Yeah, I would say if this was before, what's it called? post, is it pre? I think pre-lockdown. Yeah, pre-lockdown. Then I would have said Sheffield United might have got something from this game, but at the moment I will go towards Wolves, and I'll say it will be a 2-1. Jimenez as well as Adama Traore notching. So yeah, 2-1 for that. West Ham versus Burnley. West Ham did that very surprising scoreline, a surprising win over Chelsea. And Burnley have just started getting some good form as well. Drew against Sheffield United, but yeah, I will go for a draw in this one. Just because I think Burnley are generally compact, and West Ham, they don't really know how to defend too well, as we saw in that 2-2 draw the other day against, was it Newcastle? Yeah, it was against Newcastle. So yeah, I'm going for that. Brighton versus Liverpool. Brighton have been pretty compact, but I think, was it a week or two weeks before possibly, where they played United and they lost something like 3-0. And Liverpool was struggling against Aston Villa. They just don't look it on their game anymore after winning the Premier League. So I still think Liverpool should win, and you know, I would expect them to start playing well again. They've had enough beers now, and they need to get back to playing some good football. So I'm going for Liverpool 3-0, a bit of a bold one. But yeah, I think Salah, Mane, and we're backing Firmino to try and get that away goal. Even though I think he scored most of his goals for Liverpool this season all away. I think he's not scored a home goal as of yet. Or wow, so that's a bit of a, what the hell was that? So yeah, I think that's Wednesday's games done as well. So now we have the games played on Thursday. Bournemouth versus Spurs. Bournemouth, they started well against United. Prior to that, they were struggling a lot, but I think that they did play well, and you know, they got a few goals as well, but it's that defending. And Spurs today just about got through a 1-0 victory. They've not really, that's an own goal. Wow. Alright, so yeah, wow. Alright, okay, so Bournemouth, yeah, I don't see them winning. Maybe a draw. I don't see Spurs at their best either, but I do think that Spurs will win, and I am going for a Spurs 1-0 victory. Harry Kane or Son for me. The next game is Everton versus Southampton, and that should be an interesting one. Yeah, it should be an interesting one, because obviously Southampton had a very good game against Manchester City, and obviously they played really well as well. It wasn't fluke, they defended for their lives. So yeah, and Everton have been playing decently. Obviously they lost against Spurs today, so where do I go with that after Southampton's performance? So I'm going for a draw in this one, and I'm going for Southampton, yeah, probably 1-0 or 2-2 or something like that. So yeah, and the last game is Aston Villa versus Manchester United, which again is an interesting game, probably one of the more important games from the ones we mentioned, apart from Arsenal, Leicester, because both teams have something to play for. Obviously Villa trying to get out the relegation, and United need that top 4 spot. So who do we go for in this one? I think United should win. Aston Villa played well against Liverpool, they did, and you know, United are unpredictable. They're in very good form at the moment though, and that's why, can we, Vardy do his dives, and that's a good goal. Vardy notches 102. So yeah, where were we? I always get distracted. So I was talking about Villa, United. I've got a memory like goldfish me. We were saying, yeah, Villa played well against Liverpool, defended well, and United are on very good form. So you'd expect United to win, and again I'm going for something like a 2-0. I reckon Aston Villa might hold on for a while, but you know, Bruno Fernandes and Pogba in mid, Mason Greenwood, Rashford, all these top class players, I think it'll be a matter of time before they get broken down. And so yeah, I'm going for a 2-0 victory for Manchester United. And let's have a look how this one finishes off. Did I say a 2-1 victory for Leicester in my prediction for this game? I did. So can we make this true and get it to... Oh, just nearly. Well, there you go. So we have it here as a 1-1. So that is interesting. But like I say, let me know what you guys make of the predictions, what you guys are going to be predicting, and hope you guys enjoyed the content, and see you guys next time. Make sure you subscribe. See you guys next time.